Hello and welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Wayne. I'm going to give you a full video walk around on our 2008 Series 3 Mitsubishi 380 SX. As you can see, the car presents in molten red. Really nice deep red colour with a metallic finish to it when the sun hits it. As you can see, alloy wheels, 17-inch, standard from the factory. Very good tread on the tyre. Moving down the driver's side, a couple of minor marks on the doors, nothing too dramatic. One scratch here on the passenger door has been touched up. Moving on around the back of the car, all the panels are in great shape, no major dents. Has got the heavy duty tow bar fitted. If we move right in close here and have a look across the top of the rear bar, this is generally where you get a lot of wear and tear into the boot. No major marks. Across the top of the boot lid, again very clean. Moving down the passenger side of the car, again no major dents or anything. Car does present very well. All the alloys are in pretty good condition. A couple of very minor marks, as you can see on this front one down here. These are the marks we're talking about though, very, very minor, just on the edge. And again, very good tread on that front tyre there as well. Moving back around to the front, has got the silver finish headlights, fog lights in the bottom of the front bar there. And apart from a few standard stone chips across the bonnet, does present very cleanly in the front there as well. Moving under the bonnet of the 380 now. Nice easy latch to open up. Has got the twin gas struts, as you can see. It pretty much lifts itself up there. It is a 3.8 litre V6. Puts out 175 kilowatts of power, which is pretty good power out of the 6-cylinder, and runs at an average of 10.8 litres per 100 k's, which is a little bit better than what you tend to get out of your Falcons or your Commodores. Now moving into the back of the Mitsubishi 380, you'll notice the boot is connected to the key with the remote central locking. Tap the button a couple of times, pops up. Has got the twin gas struts, so just like the bonnet you can see, it pretty much lifts itself up there. Really lightweight, so if you've got your hands full of bags from the shopping, you can just walk over and lift it up. Moving into the back, you can see a really nice deep sized boot. Really big wide opening. And underneath the carpet in the back, you've got a full-size steel wheel with a brand new Goodyear tyre on there as well. So overall, nice clean boot, and large storage space in there. Sitting inside the 2008 Mitsubishi, you notice that the steering wheel here is a full leather wrap steering wheel. There's no obvious wear and tear around the top area where you normally get the hand grips wearing through there. Nice and clean. Has got factory fitted cruise control on its own individual stalk behind the wheel here. Nice and simple to use and operate. In behind the steering wheel either side, there's a couple of buttons which control the stereo system, which means you don't have to take your hands off the steering wheel to change radio stations or increase or decrease the volume. Really good setup there, and it keeps the front of the steering wheel a nice clean look as well. Down on the door panel here, you've got full electrics to all 4 doors, as well as the controls for the electric mirrors left and right. On the dash panel, you've got 3 buttons. The right hand button is your fog lights for the front. The middle button is the traction control lock button, basically turning your traction control on and off, which will stop the front wheels from sliding upon takeoff. And the other button on the left hand side is your factory fitted Bluetooth. This isn't standard in the car, it was an option from factory, and if we were to fit that now, it's probably around the $800 mark to have that fitted. And that's fully integrated through the entire radio system. So what happens is, while the radio is on, it'll cut that out, start ringing through the speakers, simply push one button, pick up and say hello, and they'll be able to hear you through the radio and you hear them through the radio speakers. Moving across the dash, really nice, easy to read dash gauges in the centre there. Has got the chrome surrounds on each ring. Nice and clean, and at night they light up as a bluish purple sort of colour, which is a nice contrast to the red from the tail lights or the white from the headlights coming in the opposite direction. Really easy to read. I'm just going to turn the key and show this full display up here. As you can see, when you turn the car to on, it comes up with a pen diagram of the 380 itself. Now, the full screen display here shows everything from the radio station that you're on, the outside temperature, the time, and your radio channels, and which FM or AM band that you're on. There's a couple of different modes you can have it on, just the date and the time. You can have it black if you don't want it on there annoying. Again, same information as before, and this one here actually shows you everything including the climate control conditions as well. So it'll actually come up and show you what direction that the air is and what temperature that's running at. Down through the center here, you've got a 6-stack in-dash MP3 compatible CD player. Really easy to load, really easy to use. You just put all 6 CDs in the hole. You just got to push the load button and it individually loads up each one of the 6 CDs for you. Good quality sound system in these. They do run excellent speakers, so the quality of music is very clear and can actually go quite loud. You've got your climate control options through the center there, setting the temperature, how fast you want the air to come out, and obviously where you want the air to go. You've got power outlet down there for charging your mobile phone or sat-nav system. Down through here you do have a 5-speed automatic transmission. Now this is very well paired to the 3.8 litre V6. Very quick off the mark. Does also have the Tiptronic controls off to the left menu. You can drive it like a manual without having to use the clutch. Down through the middle, a couple of nice big deep cup holders just here. And in the center console, as you can see, nice and deep. You've also got another power outlet down through there. Moving across into the safety side of things, the car is fitted with ABS brakes, traction control, and also 4 airbags. Dual front, one in the steering wheel, one in the dash, and then one in each of the front seats, giving this car a 4-star ANCAP safety rating. Moving around, you can see all the panels on the doors, the seat trims, everything's very, very clean in the car. Inside has definitely been very well maintained and really well looked after. As you can see, even with me sitting in the front, there's quite a lot of room in behind me for any passengers sitting in the back. And the seats are very comfortable, especially in the front. They're also fitted with the nice large size side bolsters on the seat here, which almost give you a bit of a hugging feeling while you're sitting in the front. As you can see, they are quite protruding and they do hold nice and tight. Another way we can tell the car's been well looked after is the fact that the 2 original factory keyless entry remotes are handed back with the car. Does mean the previous owners wanted to look after those. Has also got the full service book pouch with all the original documents from the factory, as well as the full owner's manual and the service booklet. As we go into the service booklet, you can actually see here that it was owned by the Commonwealth Bank of Australia. We do sell a lot of these cars that have been owned by the Commonwealth Bank. Generally speaking, they are given to their executives or the managers, and they are always serviced very well because it's included as part of a package. As you can see, service intervals on the 380 are due every 15,000 Ks. This one was done at 16,000 Ks, 30,000, 46,000, right on time every time, 59,000 each side, 74,000, all being completed at each side Mitsubishi. Genuine factory servicing all the way through, and technically your next service isn't due until 90,000, but we've also completed an oil and filter change on the car already. Again, I just want to say thanks very much for watching the video on our 2008 Mitsubishi 380 Series 3SX. I hope you found the video to be helpful and informative. If you do have further questions, please call me on 9709 2999. Thanks very much for watching.